Good evening, folks. Welcome back. Um, Very interesting training that I had today. It just ended a while back. Um, it's something to do with team management, and to be precise, like it's more about the Scrum Master role and how do you work in an agile project and agile environment and things like that. One very interesting statement that the instructor made was if it is not in the plan, it does not exist. It's a very good thing. It's if it is not in the plan, it does not exist. So often we get ended up in doing work, be it in personal life or in professional life. We quite often pick up things because it can be done, or like sometimes we start doing it and then realize like when did we even start doing this stuff, or why are we even doing this? Sometimes it's like priority. Okay, priority also I can probably go ahead and relate it to plan itself. Like sometimes we just start on something which is completely lower priority stuff. It's not at all there in the plan, but we pick it up and start doing, and then we realize why are we doing. In a way, I could relate this to one more aspect, which I had heard in YouTube from Casey, and I start like without a goal, you can't score. I think you can probably relate both of them. Without a goal, you can't score. If it is not in a plan, it does not exist. So don't do things which is not there in the plan, but do things with a goal in mind. So this, I mean, during the whole conversation, that like the training that was going on, it kept on resonating in my mind that why is that we are so disorganized or unorganized, whatever is the right word, and why we fail at sticking to certain things is like we don't follow a particular plan. Okay, we don't plan what we have to do in a day, we don't plan what we have to do in a week, we don't plan what we have to do with our life, we don't plan what we have to do with money, investment, savings, future proofing, everything. Okay, so everything, like we just don't keep things in our plan, we don't keep things in our visibility, and eventually we end up messing. So this was a good lesson learned from the project perspective, and also on a personal life. I just felt that we definitely need to be more organized in our life, like being doing whatever, like have like the moment we get up in the day, like I used to do this, but off late I don't know why I just totally stopped. It's not because of the lockdown. It's been quite some time that I've stopped following certain things. Like I used to get up in the morning, and first thing I used to do is actually sit and plan how I want to spend my day. I think this was like all in the good old days wherein you have to get up, you get ready, go to office, come back, and you have your office meetings, you have your personal work, you have photography stuff and all. But I still used to manage like this is what I want to do. This is what how I want to plan my day. I used to plan it at like a daily level, and there used to be the concept wherein I used to have plan at a weekly level, also weekly or monthly level, things related to what I want to write about when it comes to my blog, what I want to record when it comes to the podcast, not the one which is running now, the ones which I had in the past, things related to what kind of videos I have to record for my YouTube channel. All these things I used to have it in play. It's literally a calendar. I think I can almost relate it to what we learned in that travel writing workshop. The last day completely touched upon social media calendar, and not really social media calendar, but I used to have this thing wherein a calendar wherein I used to know what I'm supposed to be looking into, how much time I'm spending on it. So when I say like 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening after I come back from office, it's completely family time, and 8 to 10 I'm sitting and doing some YouTube stuff or whatever. I used to stick to that. But that's when I used to plan things. Okay, I used to like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll sit and do one video. I'll record that day. Next, probably like say a day after, I'll go ahead and edit it, and the third day I'll go ahead and schedule it for to be uploaded. I used to do it so much of planning, but of late everything is gone for a toss. Like especially in this lockdown, there is absolute chaos. I think I was just telling a few days back about is this a new normal, and it's turning out to be like that. Like we just have become so lethargic, so chaotic, to be very precise. Like you just get up, you know that you have to do a work, you finish your work, you just crash off. There is no vision in life, there is no aim that we go towards. It's just that you have to spend your day in that fear. Okay, I should not go out, I should be away from all this corona covid thing. That's what is there in our mind. The moment we make our mind clear, right, you can make space for a lot of these things, a lot of other activities. You can spend time doing a lot of extracurricular activities, and you can actually be more happier, I feel. And I'm not telling I'm not happier now, I'm not telling that I'm not getting time now, but just that keeping things organized, keeping things planned and in a systematic way definitely helps. I think going forward I definitely have to do it. There are certain post-it notes that I have on my board which talk about what I have to do, when I have to do. I used to have it on my computer. I used to stick post-it telling that I have to do a certain things on certain day. I used to write it in my book in my office, like these things I have to finish it today and all that. But I just totally become I say like disorganized. I think that's probably the right word. So I think I need to start going back and doing that one. That is planning properly. And if it is not in the plan, I should not be doing it. It's as simple as that. Probably if I really want to bring it a plan, it's not in that day because that day's plan is already done. Morning you get up, you allocate time for your office, your personal life, your photo stuff or whatever video things like what I'm doing. It's allocated, it's there. Something new comes up, plan for it in the next day. Something is really priority, then that means that you have not planned it properly. Something might come up out of the blue. It's not, I'm not telling that nothing will come up out of the blue, but the whole point I'm trying to tell is I want to run this experiment. I don't know, I might start tomorrow or I might start like I don't want to delay it too much also, but I just want to run like one full week. Okay, one full week. When I say week, I'm talking about the full 7 days. Monday to Friday is one type of activity. Saturday, Sunday are different. Saturday, Sundays nowadays is like completely homebound, all home activities and stuff around that. So Monday to Friday, how much time? What time am I getting up? What time am I starting my work? How much time I'm spending in front of computer for office stuff? How much time I want to spend on personal thing? How much time in a given day I have to spend doing something related to podcasts or YouTube or research or doing reading and all those stuff. And for me the reading is completely gone for a toss because I buy book, I don't plan to read it, and it just goes for a toss. So that's the whole thing. I want to really plan this whole thing out, so that I want to see how it works, and just see, like, probably something new comes up, I'll schedule it. Like, I just keep it in my mind so that next day I'll pick it up, or I'll allocate some time for everything that comes into my mind. Maybe if it is not really that important, I can discard it. But nowadays what we do is, like, at least what I am doing is, I just get up, I start doing things, something else comes up, I start doing that one, some other mail comes, I go to respond to that. Sometimes I don't respond to mail. I just have to make it a plan and or keep organized that I have to start responding to the mails. I'm not talking about the office mails, but personal mails, like some inquiries or something related to website, some photo stuff. The mails I hardly, like, I delay responding. Okay, and I was seeing this calendar suggestion during the training today. They just literally written every day, 3 times in a day, you just have to dedicate it for meals, half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever it is. It should not be hours together. Dedicate it so that mornings you're responding to priority mail, evenings you're responding to lower priority mails, afternoon you're checking to make sure that nothing has got missed out. Anything that has come, you can respond in afternoon or evening. You gotta be a little bit more organized. That's the lesson that I have learned. I mean, this is a sort of like a science that has been coming to me even from the other workshop that I told. I need to be a little bit more organized about